CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring. And on the biggest stage here at WrestleMania, Kurt Angle is set to retire tonight. And CM Punk jumped at the chance to be the one to send him off into the sunset.
Look, I know Punk respects Angle, but this could also be a career-defining moment for Punk. Can the best in the world put the Olympic gold medalist on the shelf for good in a submission match?
We'll find out right here. CM Punk said he loves Kurt, but he'll not be sorry to put Kurt Angle down for good.
What a German suplex.
CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games are those?
It's a stroke of genius in my view, Cole. As much as you want to paint him as a hypocrite, Punk has been great at confusing Angle, disarming Kurt, allowing Kurt to bring his guard down only for an opportunity to stab him in the heart.
Yeah, exactly, Wade. It's a hypocrite that you just described. No getting around that fact. STO! Stuck in Angle's grasp.
Launched with a suplex.
And Wade, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle are positioned as the premier attractions. Punk being the young upstart with a groundswell of support behind him, and Angle being the veteran. Airborne! Oh, a malfunction at the junction.
Spin kick to the midsection. Forearm smash.
Getting put against the turnbuckles. Need to think of something fast, or this is going to turn ugly. Now following them up to the top rope.
Avalanche overhead, belly to belly.
Believe me when I say you cannot overstate the amount of pain that...
Look at this. A slingshot crush body.
Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off. Ooh, he saw it coming. Remember, this match came to be in quite a weird fashion. Angle's ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is doing Kurt a favor.
A favor? Deciding a Hall of Famer's retirement match? That's a favor?
Listen, Cole. It's an honor for Angle to wrestle CM Punk at WrestleMania. Kurt to be able to say, my last match was with CM Punk.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Corey. You've got worms in your ears or something. Nice sit-up powerbomb. You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force.
Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to unleash something big.
Oh, launching himself from the ropes.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Slips out of the way. He has hold of Punk.
Ooh, beautiful butterfly suplex.
Turns around Angle's move.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS connects.
Rough situation for Kurt.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Power from the suplex.
CM Punk looking to shut. Double underhook, struggles with the lift, but counted now into a clothesline.
Scaling the turnbuckle here.
Uh-oh. Way too...
Diving moonsault! Counter. Saw it coming.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Back and forth, back and forth. Looking for the advantage here. Ooh, stinging kick. Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And a backbreaker. Look at the eyes, piercing daggers right now.
Angle switches it up.
Angle with a spectacular single leg into the ankle. Just within reach of the ropes and forcing the submission to end.
Boom. Punk dodges out in time.
Caught with a lariat. That'll turn your lights out.
Oh, stomping down hard.
Time to go for,
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Finds the advantage after a string of counters.
all the way over.
That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
Kurt Angle thinking big.
Way too...
Diving moonsault.
Opponent hoisted up.
Angle slam.
Angle might just have Punk right where he wants him. The fireworks just keep coming from Punk and Angle. Neither man is backing down at all here. What a show this has been.
Vicious, aggressive attacks. And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission specialist like Kurt Angle.
Come on, Corey. Nothing virtuous about that decision. All just part of Punk's mind games. Punk wants to play Angle's game and be able to say that he beat him at it.
Way too...
Diving moonsault! CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Punk on the wrong side of Angle's technical expertise here.
Waistlock applied.
And reverse with an arm drag.
Step ahead there.
And no matter how we got here, this is a match that people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in the world. A match that can propel Angle looking to torture his opponent here with an excruciating angle.
That's it. The submission was just too much to handle.
Here is your winner, and forever, your gold medalist, Kurt Angle!
CM Punk tap out. Ending an incredible career on a win. And here he comes, the Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside hell in a cell.
You can just feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk facing possibly his biggest challenge to date.
There's really no telling what we're about to witness here with The Fiend. We've already seen a lot of diabolical mind games, and I'm sure those are far from over.
This match is going to change Punk forever. Whether he wins or loses, he'll never be the man he was before he entered the cell tonight. Just over a year ago, at WrestleMania 36, The Fiend competed in one of the most unorthodox matches in WrestleMania history, the Firefly Funhouse match. He took John Cena on a journey of mental anguish and brutal self-reflection before beating down the franchise and pinning him in the center of the ring. I don't think Cena will ever be the same if we ever see him again.
Should The Fiend look to repeat his masterclass of mind games, it'll be interesting to see how it works on Punk. On one hand, Punk can handle the most extreme mental warfare, but the Firefly Funhouse is where skeletons of a superstar's past are exhumed. Wyatt has plenty of history to pull from when it comes to CM Punk. If he can find the right parts of Punk's psyche to target, he may be able to once again decimate a surefire Hall of Famer on the grandest stage of them all.
Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
Neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants anyone at his side. Punk wants to prove he can overcome the Fiend without any help. Leaning against the turnbuckle now. Oh, that last stomp had a little extra vinegar on it. Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was the Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history of WWE.
The Fiend started laying his groundwork earlier. I know Punk seems like he's unfazed, but deep down I think the sea of fear has started to sprout inside him. Punk has to do everything he can to fight through that fear if he wants to walk out of WrestleMania with the win tonight.
Driven down face first.
Well, according to my notes, CM Punk has in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so Punk's first ever singles match with Bray.
Fiend might have it here. No, he gets the shot.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the teeth.
Gotta hurt. I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
The Fiend is just teeing off on Punk right now. These men have made careers out of changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became the Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a dominant force in the main event already. But as the Fiend, he's almost unbeatable. Wonder if Punk will need to change yet again to overcome tonight's challenge. Oh, an uppercut might have lost the tooth. Counter. He knew just what to do. And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Look out!
Chop bomb!
Hoisted up. Incredible power slam.
Sent into the corner.
Buster.
Counter by CM Punk. Intercepts the clothesline.
And battered with a clothesline to the back.
Oh, God. Face first. Quick rotation on the suplex. Just a debilitating chain of maneuvers from the Fiend.
An absolutely punishing series from the Fiend. Punk is looking rocked.
Calf kick on the money.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. Oh, sent around again.
I don't know how Punk can recover from that. The Fiend may have victory in his...
Bray Wyatt locks in the claw. This is agonizing. The Fiend stops his opponents dead in their tracks.
That might be all Bray needs. Here it comes. Bray has got that submission slapped on tight.
CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is unreal.
I can't believe Punk may tap out. This is going to be incredible. Fighting to escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. Uh-oh.
Punk avoids the attack.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Bad position for Punk. Gutbuster. Momentum is running away from Punk.
And the Fiend shows no sign of...
Bray Wyatt locks in the claw. This is agonizing.
The claw!
This one's over.
Will that close Punk out?
This has been an absolutely brutal match inside Hell in a Cell. I knew the Fiend and CM Punk were going to go to war here, but even for WrestleMania, this match has gone above and beyond. Incredible power.
to take a toll. You can just see the complete agony written on their face.
All of those targeted attacks on the body, on their midsection, just a complete lack of remorse here.
And he gets directed into the corner.
And Fiend gets cut off. He finally manages to answer back.
If Punk was looking for an opportunity to pull 180, that could be it.
Absolutely crushing offense from the Fiend.
Punk trying to withstand this surge.
Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
And look at this. I've never seen a more ominous bag in my life. Nothing good ever comes from this. This is not good, fellas. Better steer clear. That bag has huge question marks surrounding it.
Defense from him.
Hoisted up. Incredible power slam.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Fiend is absolutely unloading here.
No, not the thumbtacks.
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body.
Recklessly hurled through the air.
He's setting something up.
Change of plans, a hit to the stomach.
Dueling reversals.
Boom. Oh, no. Look away.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Sister Abigail.
What a truly merciless act by the Fiend.
Oh, he shoved it down his throat.
The Fiend stops his opponents dead in their tracks.
Going back to them, and he's seemingly determined to inflict even more punishment on his opponent. He might be going too far here. Hopefully, it does not cost him the match.
Bray Wyatt locks in the claw. This is agonizing.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that. There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time? Shoulders down, this could be it.
The Fiend wins it.
Here is your winner, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
Big time tag team action underway here. CM Punk and AJ Lee take on The Miz and Maurice.
Yes, and we're about to find out just who is the true ultimate power couple here in WWE.
Well, there's only one it couple, and no offense, but it's not Punk and AJ. The camera loves Miz and Maurice, and Miz and Maurice know that nothing looks better on camera than beating two of the best in the world.
Back suplex. Don't get me wrong, AJ Lee is her own woman and can fight her own battles, but we've seen in the past that CM Punk will defend his family with every fiber of his being. The Miz, on the other hand, sometimes he makes his wife fight his battles. Hides behind his wife when the fight intensifies.
That's because Miz and Maurice are an equal unit. Why should the man always hold the door open? Or the ring ropes, for that matter.
You call it being equal? I just think Miz can be a chicken sometimes.
Oh, God!
And targeting the leg there.
So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back. Repeated knees to the hamstring.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. And since this is standard tag team rules, the men can fight the women and vice versa. How does that change up the strategy in this one? How does AJ's strategy when facing the Miz differ from her strategy facing Maurice? Or all the other combinations we could see in this tag match?
Honestly, these are all four high-level championship-caliber superstars. They've all done their homework, and none of them are going to hold back, no matter who's standing across the ring from them.
Oh, scouted that one. Maurice is mostly known today for her reality TV work, but it's easy to forget that she was one of the most dominant competitors of the Divas era.
That she was, Michael Cole. Maurice was the first woman to ever hold the Divas title on more than one occasion, and for the majority of the title's history, she was the longest reigning title holder at 211 days.
But that record was surpassed by the other woman in this match, AJ Lee. So not only is AJ Lee a better competitor in the women's division, she's a better diva too.
The Miz shifting the match to his pace.
This is just how the It couple operates. And Punk and AJ are getting a first-hand, brutal lesson in that fact.
And pulling the arms up and torturing their opponent. AJ Lee recently making her W from the top. Elbow drop.
Elbow to the face.
Hit with a back elbow.
He answers right back. She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Driving the elbow to the face.
Oh, caught by the back elbow. Wow, what a slap. I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Punk and AJ learning a harsh lesson from the It couple right now, with no end in sight. Rapid fire rights over and over.
The list of accolades for Punk and AJ may be a smidge longer, their in-ring skills may be a smidge higher, but there's one aspect of this that the It couple has over their opponents tonight, and it's the most vital one: experience.
As much as it pains me to agree there, Wade, you're right. Miz and Maurice have stood in the ring against some of the top power couples in wrestling at some of the biggest PLEs in WWE history, including Royal Rumble and WrestleMania.
And for as long as Punk and AJ have known each other off screen, they've only tagged together for a few brief matches on Raw. Training together is one thing, competing together is another. Punk and AJ are going to have to be fast learners tonight.
Kick to the gut. Slice bread.
Looking to put this one away.
Kicks out after one.
She is truly defiant till the end, refusing to go quietly into the night.
Oh, and Maurice turns the tables.
Punk has said on multiple occasions that he doesn't respect The Miz or how he got his start in WWE. I'm sure AJ Lee feels the same about Maurice.
Punk and Lee got into WWE the traditional way, by competing on the independent circuit for years and paying their dues, while Miz and Maurice took the reality route via Tough Enough and Diva Search, respectively.
Well, as a man who put in years of training but also won the first season of NXT, the truth of the matter is that a real WWE superstar will take any opportunity given to them to get their foot in the door. There's no shame whatsoever in how Miz and Maurice got here, and their success since is proof that it's not how you start.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Just gonna say it. I believe CM Punk is jealous of The Miz.
Come on, Wade, jealous? Miz is a Grand Slam champion, sure, but Punk has accomplished even more in WWE.
Maurice with the French kiss!
And that could very well mark the end of the road for CM Punk and AJ Lee as a tag team, courtesy of a true must-see couple.
And countered with a knuckle sandwich. Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
And there's the tag, The Miz into the ring.
Ooh. Oh, the boot connected. Punk is pulled in.
Face first into the snapmare driver.
Connecting with a punch. Punk avoids the attack.
Check out the springboard. Misses the target. Fighting back against Miz. Oh, he cuts it off. I love this. The Wizard of Oz. Oof. Wicked kick. Ooh.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Momentum has shifted towards The Miz.
Punk trying to withstand this surge.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Hammerlock applied.
Clobbered with a clothesline.
Inside cradle. Oh, and a small package. No, Miz is still alive.
Able to get the shoulder up, but that was a long 2 count. Adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle. Getting out of harm's way. DDT. There's the tag. Time to reap the benefits of a 2-on-1 situation.
Face first.
And that is why you don't cross the It couple. CM Punk and AJ Lee clearly learning the hard way here.
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it.
And tag made.
We had to know that an all-star tag team match like this would eventually become an all-timer. AJ and Punk.
Figure 4 leg lock applied.
Couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Here are your winners, Maurice and The Miz.
There you are. I've been looking for you all day.
They've been keeping me busy. Had to shoot all new matchup graphics, promotional shots. My hand feels like it's about to fall off after signing about 1,000 8x10s.
It's tough being the archetype.
Honestly, it's nice being the archetype. I missed it.
You were gone for like 2+ years.
Enough time to realize Hollywood wasn't for me. I'm putting the whole acting thing on hold for now. WWE is where I'm meant to be. That other stuff can wait.
Well, that's all good to hear. Not an easy first match back tonight, though, against our champion. If it were up to me, I would have given you a warm-up. I'm pulling for you. But Bron Breakker, he's the real deal.
I know I was out, but I didn't stop watching the product. I've seen Braun's matches, and I know what he can do.
Seeing him on TV is one thing. Facing him in the ring is another, especially with Heyman in his corner. But look, I know you're up first tonight, so I'm sure you want to go get ready for your match. Good luck out there.
Thanks, Pierce.
Comeback kid. Prodigal son. Yeah. Look at you. Rolling up in here like royalty.
Jacob Fatu. Congrats on the big title win last night. Of all the people I've seen come into WWE while I've been gone, I don't think anyone else has made the impression you have.
Nobody has. Because when God made me, he broke the damn mold. I'm all gas, no brakes with it. That's why I brought this Intercontinental Championship home to the family last night at Mania.
When I won the IC title, that lit the rocket under my career.
Must still be burning if they handed you a title match just for clocking in, huh? I won this, but everybody's talking to me about, oh, Fatu, you see the archetype is back? Fatu, you see he's making a comeback against Braun for the WWE title? Fatu, you think he's gonna win?
Well,
It don't matter if you win, it don't matter if you lose.
let me guess.
You're quick. Sooner or later, you're gonna try.
I'm hoping you have all your shots, because if you're about to say dog walk, I'll have to tell you, I'm a house break yo ass.
Yeah? Yeah. I might like you, Archetype. You got some stones. If Braun don't send your ass back into retirement tonight, we're gonna...
I gotta ask, are you sure?
Good to see you too, Paul. Am I sure about what?
Any of this? We all know it's not gonna turn out well when you face my client, the reigning, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. A lot's changed since you left WWE. Let's be real. I'm not sure you even belong here anymore. So do yourself a favor. Turn around, pack up your stuff, and go home. Because I'm telling you, promising you, this is the beginning of the end.
A lot has changed, Paul. Hell, you're on your third client since I left. But here's the thing. I'm not going anywhere. I do belong here. And you'll realize that when I defeat your latest Paul Heyman guy tonight.
Things could have been so much different between you and me. You could have been my Paul Heyman guy, my champion. But you turned down my offer. For what? To have a one-line cameo in some garbage action sequel where you're the first schmuck to die? You were never going to be the next Rock, the next Batista, the next John Cena. So, was it worth it? Giving up the opportunity to work with the greatest mind in the business while you sat on the sidelines watching the industry pass you by?
I think everything happens for a reason.
Oh, I agree. And what's going to happen tonight is your comeback will be the shortest of all time. And the reason will be Braun Breaker. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
Wow. What's it been? 10, 12 years?
Something like that. Good to see you, Punk. You've been on quite the run since you came back to WWE.
Thanks. And now it's your turn. I saw they put you right back in the title picture against Braun Breaker and my old buddy Heyman. Must be nice. Took me over a year after I returned to even sniff a title shot.
Well, different situations. Unlike you, I wasn't sitting at home for 10 years watching hockey with my dog.
It wasn't just hockey.
It was actually...
In any event.
Why change? Got it.
Yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
It's the Archetype, ready to make his long-awaited return.
I've been in his shoes before. You've had a long layoff, and now you're back in the spotlight. It's sink or swim time here for the Archetype. Let's be honest. I think the challenger is swimming against a strong current. Hell, even a riptide in the form of WWE Champion Braun Breaker. This has the...
Introducing the challenger from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Here we go. It's the Raw after WrestleMania, and our WWE Champion is wasting no time in facing their next challenge in the returning Archetype.
This is a match we thought we would never see, let alone witness, just one night after the showcase of the Immortals. Look to Paul Heyman's got Braun Breaker. He doesn't dodge any challenge. He just better hope that doesn't catch up to him tonight. Trying to bust up that arm, man.
Kick right to the gut.
Goes for the suplex. Powered up high. Oh, but dropping behind and into a chop block.
It knew what was coming there.
Boom! Down they go. What a move.
It's those kind of maneuvers that can threaten a championship tonight.
Up into a fireman's carry position.
Fireman's carry to rolling hills. And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Breaker
On the top.
Oh, he paid for that high risk. Super kick! The champ taking a bit of damage.
Nothing new for him here. He's faced worse.
Bang! He finds a counter. Looks like he's trying to regain some control here.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Braun.
Got them off their feet here.
Fully colored dentist.
Paul Heyman's client, Braun Breaker, is defending his WWE Championship against the returning Archetype in a showdown worthy of next year's WrestleMania. Right now, on Raw. A power bomb. A knee right to the face.
Check out this big power bomb. No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
And he had Braun's number there. And now he gets back into the ring.
Oh, man!
Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out.
Face first. Famouser. Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Braun needs to start reacting quicker.
Dragon suplex. Leg drop.
You still think the Archetype is swimming upstream, Wade? He looks great, but he better stay focused here.
Look out.
Frankensteiner from the top rope.
Like I was saying, and the Archetype may be hurt. Here we go.
Spear. Breaker nails the spear.
That's gotta be it.
Braun Breaker has successfully defended his WWE Championship, turning back the Archetype with relative ease.
This wasn't the comeback the Archetype had hoped for, to say the least. And now he's going to be asking himself a lot of hard questions.
Braun's about to put an exclamation point on his WrestleMania weekend.
The Archetype just hit the floor with a sickening thud.
Well, if it wasn't clear already, it's officially a new era in WWE. The Archetype is a thing of the past, and Braun Breaker reigns supreme.
I'm not sure how the Archetype is going to regroup from this.
He might not regroup at all.
We are now joined by a former champion who made their long-awaited return tonight, the Archetype. Let's open up the floor to questions. Let's start off in the front row.
Thank you. Marcus Brown from the Wrestling Spectator. I wanted to know how you're feeling after that match.
I just limped in here with an ice pack, so what do you think? Ask better questions.
Okay, next up, third from the back.
Hi, Robin Ray from the Women Who Fight podcast. Have you had a chance to check out the reaction on social media?
I've been in the trainer's room for the past 2 hours, so no, I haven't. Why? What's going on?
You're currently the #1 trending topic worldwide.
Oh, here we go.
One post reads, and I quote, "The Archetype is like a fast food burrito. You haven't tried it in a while, so it sounds like a good idea, but it's a sloppy mess, leaves you feeling unfulfilled, and then exits in a hurry."
Look, I'll be the first to admit I didn't perform up to my standards tonight. Am I disappointed? Of course. But I'm not going to let one bad match define me.
We have time for one more question. Robert, you were next?
Thanks. Robert Inkin, Sports Coverage Daily. With how your night turned out, are you going to continue your comeback? Or was this just a one-time appearance and you'll be headed back to Hollywood?
Again, with the idiotic questions. This is a waste of my time. None of you have ever wrestled a single match in your lives, and you think you have the right to sit there and question my comeback? My abilities? Sorry, I forgot. Byron Saxton is here. Byron did wrestle a long time ago, but then he got put behind an announce desk and forced to say whatever dumb crap they fed him, happy to be the butt of everyone's jokes. Well, guess what? That's not me. I will not sit back and listen to the losers in this room, the locker room, or most of all, anyone on social media who have never accomplished 10% of what I've done in my life try to tear me down so they can feel better about their miserable lives. So no, this comeback isn't over. It's just getting started. And I am going to do whatever it takes to get back to the top and take back what's mine. And if you don't like that, you can go to hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Archetype.
That's good, but try this.
This was a gift from Paul Heyman and Bron Breakker. Know what it means? Nobody? Come on! It means they buried me. It says go home. It says I'm finished. You, get over here! Collar and elbow! How's that feel, huh? Come on! Let's go!
Do I look like I'm finished? Do I look buried? Huh?
I know I haven't been here much, but now that I am, there's going to be some tough lessons. Because I finally realized that to make it to the top, you have to be merciless. Relentless. Are you ready for that? Who's next? Come on! You were never gonna make it anyway. You sure you want to stay? This isn't going to be pretty.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I know you. You're El Mago Sr.'s kid.
Yeah, the real one. Hector Flores.
When I was starting out, your legend of a dad decided he wanted to test the new guy. I owe your old man a book of receipts.
You're not the only one.
Bottle that anger. You can use it one day.
Is that what you did? Bottle it up and let it out on Adrian in there?
Did that trigger you? There used to be promoters who'd fire anyone in the locker room who lost a bar fight. I'm old school, and now that I'm here, that's what this school is now.
I know old school. It's how I grew up. Old school is what got me to the dance for a minute before Michaels cut me.
That's right. You were in NXT. What the hell are you doing here?
Same as you, I guess. Regrouping. You walked away from WWE to become a movie star. But after the Braun beating, you didn't go back to Hollywood. You came to a place you can control.
Careful. Adrian walked out of here, but I can make sure you won't.
You went back to WWE. Things didn't go how you thought, but now you can break everything down and start from scratch.
Who the hell do you think you are, offering me advice? I was a WWE champion. Who'd you ever beat?
I'm just saying, rolling up in your school and stretching a bunch of students isn't going to win your title.
Please, enlighten.
Hear me out. You showed up on...
You are going to...
I've been outside this... Unless you'd rather sit here and dig your own...
What's in it for you?
The man I saw in...
Okay.